Hey guys, this is Miss Erickson here. I was hoping to create a little video to show you guys how to get onto the textbook online through our Schoology as well as any other access to the MVP portal. So if you go ahead and watch along with the screen, I'm going to walk us through how to access that. So here I am at the Mount Vernon City School District website. I've shown this in class as well, so feel free to skip around to different certain points if you'd like to. Um, for all of you at home, if you're clicking on student instructional technology links, that's going to be the first thing you want to really click on right here underneath the Students tab at the top right-hand corner. I'm going to click on MVP Mount Vernon Portal. This is going to be, like I had mentioned, the main spot for you guys when you're accessing things from Mount Vernon High School at home, on your computer, on your phone, laptop, whatever. This is going to be the place to check first for those things. You also know you can access Schoology, your email. For me, it says teacher or staff, but for you, it should say student. Anything else is right up here for you on the top right-hand corner. So anyway, I'm going to click my portal. Mine, like I said, is going to look a little bit different because it's the teacher version, but same process. So I'm clicking on SSO, and if you're signed in through a different page, whether that's Schoology, your email, anything through the Mount Vernon site in the same browser, it shouldn't make you sign in again. If you do need to sign in again, it will prompt you to do so here. So I'm going to click on that. Looks like I need to sign in, but looks like my password's already saved on this computer. So I'm going to click sign in. All right, so just wait for it to load here. There's a lot of options here for me. It'll probably be less for you. It should say things like iReady. Oh, look, we already know. If you can see my cursor here, that's where we get into our iReady tests that we're doing right now. And then a couple other resources for you here. Now, this is to access your textbook, the Collections Grade 9 textbook that we use in class underneath your desks and any other textbook resources for the course. You're going to click on HMH My HRW right here next to two over from the iReady. And it should bring you to the main homepage for Holt and McDonald Online. That's just the publishing name of the publishing place who make our textbook. So on this drop-down arrow here, you're just going to want to make sure you're in grade 9. It should do that automatically for you, but if it doesn't, go ahead and adjust that. And then it should give you a couple different things here. And play around with the website, you guys. There's a lot of really great resources. If you're struggling with the Shakespeare, if you want to do a couple practice quizzes, if you go into like interactive lessons, for example, here I'll click this. And this isn't just for the teacher edition. This is for you guys too. You can learn some more about writing as a process, speaking and listening, how to use media, or, well, this is kind of more for assignments, but let's see here. Student resources is what I wanted to show you as well. So if you go into like level up tutorials, for example, and explore these tutorials, there's a bunch of different lessons you can do on, if you go into types of drama, there's one on Shakespeare, if you really want some more practice before some of the quizzes. So let me get back to my homepage here for the textbook. I'm in grade 9. I know that I have resources on here. There's FYI site, which is cool. I know you guys can play around with this at home on your own, but there's just some really interesting, and then you would, of course, go through here, resources for you if you want to do that. But let's go back to the main page, click on Student eBook, okay? If you didn't see that, it was the yellow logo right here, okay? Keep wanting to point at it, but you guys can see with my mouse. Okay, so here it is, the collections textbook. You have this in class, you see it. This is our cover with the big red flower here. You can go into contents, go through the book by the different collections. You can look at this under page view. You can adjust how big it is if you want to leave notes. It will save under your student profile. Let's say we want to go to the start of Shakespeare, the play that's in our textbook. So I'm going to go up to this top here where it says go to page and wait for it to be highlighted and type in 183. That is, of course, the first page for Romeo and Juliet. And okay, I'm going to adjust the page view here. the previous page was here, and then this is our title. Great. So you can see it kind of reads like a book here. If you want it to speak to you, you can go ahead and click the audio down here on the lower left-hand corner. That's going to read it to you if you want to go back between different acts. So let's say I want to go to Act 2. I believe that's on 208. Yeah. Nope, just a little before that. Act 2 starts here. Also, again, if you want to check out some more practice at home, there's these questions in the textbook. Okay, last minute, and yeah, explore here. As you can see on the top left-hand corner, it says the title of the text. You can enter the page. It's pretty straightforward and self-explanatory to access the textbook online. But let's say you can't, you still are like, oh, I'm so excited, I can't find, like, some reason Schoology isn't working on your app. Or, not Schoology, but the Mount Vernon portal isn't going on your app. Whatever reason, I want you to go back to the district website. Okay. Hold on just a second. MT Vernon, okay. And I want you to click on your Schoology page. Let's use Third Hour, shout out to Third Hour, as an example here. Period 3. And you're going to look at this link right here. It says Romeo and Juliet full script. Oh, wow. I actually typed into Google Romeo and Juliet full script PDF because it's a free domain play, which means when certain texts, stories, novels, what have you, get to a certain point in history, or the author has been dead for like 500 years, shout out to William Shakespeare, it becomes free domain and free of copyright, so we don't actually have to pay for access to that. So this should be available to you free either on your own Googling if you don't have access to Schoology, for example, or you can just click this little arrow here or the link here, and it should take you, yes, to the homepage of just from a college that had uploaded the full script. Because it's free domain, it is free out of copyright use for us, so this is completely legal. In case you're wondering, we're not stealing, we're not giving credit to awesome publishing companies who deserve our money as well. It's important. So, okay, that's that. Please shout me out on Schoology if you have any questions about accessing the textbook, getting onto Schoology. If you still are having problems, please just send me an email or message or talk to me in class. All right, guys, thanks so much. I hope this video was helpful.